With only €749, you can study at this particular university that we're going to be talking about today. If you look at this section, as an international student who is a non-EU citizen, you are going to be paying 726.72 cents for every semester, and you also pay the student union fee, which is 22 and 70 cents right here, which is equivalent to €750 actually per semester at this particular university. If you also look at this section, you are going to see that this particular university have varieties of programs that you can apply to. But one thing I want you to pay attention to is that they have programs that are totally taught in English if you are looking at programs that are taught in English. Okay, so for the graduate program, for instance, they have the applied geoscience, they have the mining and tunneling, they have the raw material engineering, they have the international study program in petroleum engineering, they have circular engineering, they have safety and disaster management, geoengineer engineering, geoenergy engineering, industrial data science master, sustainable mineral metal processing engineering are those programs that they have under their programs that are totally taught in English. If you have prerequisite in German, maybe you are conversant with German language and you want to look at programs that are taught in German, then you can look at mining and tunneling as well, and other programs that are taught in German. Okay, if you look at international study programs, you can also see that they have international master science in advanced mineral resources, international master science in building materials and ceramics, international masters of science in applied and exploration geophysics, master's program in petroleum engineering, and they also have Erasmus Mundus joint masters in sustainable mineral and metal processing engineering, and all other programs that you can find here. What is the name of this university? What is the application procedure? What are the requirements? What is the admission process that you need to follow to be able to apply to any of their English taught program? All of these are things I will be sharing with you in today's video. I just want you to stick around and watch this video to the very end. Okay, if you are conversant with EU, majorly Italy, you are going to know that when you are doing your application, so at some point you need to do your pre-enrollment. If you also come to this university admission page, you are going to see here that you have to do a pre-registration right here, which is online. Okay, one thing I want you to know is that when you are applying to this particular university, you need to pay attention to the admission requirements. Now let's look at admission process. This section gives us brief overview about the application requirement, all the process we need to follow, and every other information that is important and that is related to this particular university. Here it says all degrees have a winter and summer semester intake, which means no matter what program you are applying to, you can either decide to start your class in winter or decide to start your class in summer. It is advised to begin a degree in the winter semester. Please note, joint program might have different conditions. Okay, so if you are looking to start your program as early as you can so that you can have some period to actually accumulate funds to pay your subsequent fund, make sure you watch my video where I speak with you about the best semester to start your program if you want to actually make money during school. Okay, here it says the application for admission has to reach the university at least September 5th or February 5th for the summer semester. Okay, if you scroll down a little bit, you're going to see the requirement for the bachelor. Here it says you need to provide proof of German proficiency A2, okay, not older than 2 years according to SEF at the time of applying. This is if you're applying for a program that is taught in German. For enrollment as a full degree student, you need to provide German skill at level B2. You also need to provide your high school diploma or equivalent certificate, including all elective subjects, and obtain degree. Okay, so what this is actually telling you is that you need to provide your high school transcript. If transferring from one university to another university in Austria, you will also need to bring confirmation of withdrawal and record of studies. Okay, If your high school diploma is not equivalent to the Austrian Matura, please also bring the confirmation of admission from an acknowledged technical university located in the same country as the high school from which you have graduated. Valid passport or birth certificate or proof of citizenship combined with an ID card is also required. CV with photo from non-EU citizens which are coming from third country nationals is also required if you are looking at bachelor programs. Okay, if you scroll down a little bit, you are going to see information about the master degree on. I think here we have limited information, okay, but at some point you also need to make sure you are meeting all the requirements. All requirements listed under the bachelor degree except proof of German for master degree held in English. Okay, so you have understanding about this now, which means you need to make sure you meet all the requirements that are listed under the bachelor, including your CV, your passport, your high school diploma. All of those information are things that you need to add when you are applying for your master program at this particular university. The only thing you don't need to provide is a proof of German language, because you are sure that you are applying to programs that are taught in English. Application for recognition of equivalence sign. For master degree held in English, proof of English proficiency is required. Please find accepted certificates below. Okay, so if you scroll down here, you're also going to see university preparation program, and you can read brief overview of all of this. German language proficiency certificate that are accepted is this. If you are looking at programs that are taught in German, because I noticed that some people from EU are actually watching my video, so you might be coming from a country where you've mastered German, or you are even coming from Africa or Asia and you already have German proficiency and you want to take programs that are taught in German. If you are looking at English taught program and you want to provide your English language proficiency certificate, this is what is acceptable. For the high head, you need minimum of 6 points, and for the TOEFL, you need minimum of 80 points. That is for the IBT, and for the PBT, you need minimum of 550 points. Okay. When it comes to tuition, right here, you can see that as a non-EU citizen, which is an international applicant, the tuition for 2023-2024 is only 726 euro, with the student union fee, which is 22 euro, which makes total of like 750 euro per semester. Okay, so this is the only money you need to pay at this point. And if you do a calculation of 750 euro with 726 euro with 22 euro, actually you are paying less than 750 euro per semester. If you are going for a 2-year program, that's like 4 semester. So if you multiply this by 4 semester, you are paying less than 3,000 euro for your program at this particular university. This is something that is affordable and you can still consider this actually, okay, which is one of the reasons Austria is one of the top destinations for you if you are on a low budget or if you are on a low plan. Okay, so having seen all of this, now let's look at some other important information about this particular university. This is the University of Malta, okay, University of Malta, or you can call it the Malta University LEOBEN, as you can see it right here. Okay, if you scroll down to this section, you are going to see some information. Our actions are aligned with 5 core values. So if most of your program are actually focusing on this area of energy efficiency, climate neutrality, sustainability, zero waste, circular design, and then this is the best school that you can actually apply to right now. Whenever you are finding information on any schools, make sure you always look out for the information about the international student. Okay, now let's go to the admission process and look at what you need to do. If you have decided to study at this particular university right now, the first thing you want to make sure you do is your online pre-registration. Okay, you can register for a study program in the MU, that's the university online portal. If you have any question, you can also reach out to them through the support email. Okay, you can see their email here. You can actually send email to them at this particular address that you can find here. Okay, now let's go to the pre-enrollment. So what you want to do is you want to click on this pre-enrollment right here, and it will take you to this particular page. On this particular page is where you want to start filing your information. Okay, please register only once. If you already have an account, then you need to log in. If you forgot your password, if you forget your password, you want to do password forgot or password reset actually. Here you put in your first name, your last name, your gender, you put in your date of birth, you put in your nationality, the country where you are coming from, you put in your email address, you put in your preferred language, which is English. Then you click on this box right here. Then the next thing is you want to confirm your data to start your application. Okay, a confirmation email will be sent to you just to make sure that everything is correct and intact. Okay, so after doing this, then you want to actually start selecting your program when it is the right time. Okay, so like I said, make sure you check your program, and from this particular page you can see that this is actually master program. Okay, so if you are looking at undergrads program, you can actually find it right here. You can find it on this particular page, on the international student page, where you have information about the international student bachelor and master program. So if you go to the bachelor program for international student, you are going to see here that they have programs, study program in German, program in English, which is limited. Okay, so they have more of master program than bachelor. That is why I focus majorly on the master program. Remember, you can only study at this particular school for less than 750 euro per semester, which is still considerable actually. Okay, if you have any question about this, drop it at the comment box. If you want to bring any additional information about this particular school, you can also drop it at the comment box as well. Okay, if you are just coming across this channel for the first time, make sure you click on that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified when I have a new video on this channel. If you go to the entry and residence, you can also find more information about this right here. If you look at housing and living in this particular section, you can find information that you can read more about. And also, if you need information about health and liability insurance, I will advise that you purchase insurance from some of the companies from Austria actually, to make your life easy. Okay, if you have further questions, you can actually go to their FAQ page to go and see more information or more questions that people asked and they've given response to them. Are there any admission restriction? How does the orientation phase goes? What are X points? What is the duration of study? All of this. Where can I live in LEOBEN? Can I go abroad while studying? All of this has been answered on this particular FAQ page. So you want to do justice to go to this website, search for more information that you need about this particular university right now. Okay, till then I'm going to catch up with you in another one. Peace out.